man's in the building.
What you know?
We got Mr. A. You know what? We're gonna switch his name. I keep messing it up, man. I keep messing.
Oh, that's what you do.
We got Mr. Amino in the building.
Amino G. Everybody give a round of applause to my man Amino G.
Yay.
What's good?
I apologize. I apologize for all the name changes.
It's all good. I get it a lot. I started
So
telling
why
y'all.
is that?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of judgmental because nobody know me to even expect something from me. I don't know. Like never heard my music, never heard me even speak. So
You think you get all that bad publicity from your name?
I mean, all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hello.
As long as they talking about me, I can really care less how they feel. I'm gonna just keep working.
So they're not talking about your problem.
That's when there's a
That's
problem.
right.
That's when I will really have to change my name, cancel the company and everything.
Hey man, you made yourself real comfortable in the studio real fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's love.
You started talking before we even introduced
Right.
you.
He's like, yo, move over, man. I'm taking over.
Hey, he turned his own mic on. Hey, look, let's just get right into it.
Yes, sir.
Because everybody wants to know what is the situation with this G Unit Records and A&R at G Unit, Tony G.
Right.
Are you signed? Are you not signed? Were you signed? Were you thinking about signing? What's the deal? What's going on? This is the topic right now.
First,
Please.
I want to say shout out to Tony G, shout out to Jimmy Iovine, Interscope G, and all them good guys over there. We actually had a promotion thing that we was doing. Tony G contacted me and told me he was looking for artists in the Philadelphia area, and my name came up twice
Nice.
from two of his clients. So when he finally got my contact number, we talked for maybe a week or two. Then he asked me to use the name and see what type of publicity and buzz I would get off of.
What you got?
Right. So I created the like page and things like that, and it shot up. It went actually faster than he expected.
Wow.
But they was talking about flying me out and things like that. I was kind of skeptical of it because G-Unit is a good label, but who do they have right now? Like their main artist is not even. So I wasn't even really too fond of it because I've been in Epic Records, I've been in Atlantic, I've been on the phone with Warner Brothers. Like I wasn't really too fond of it. I wasn't gonna go down there and sign my life away.
Right.
I was gonna go down there and negotiate.
Yeah, see what's up. Put it
But
on the table, right?
All in all, like when he finally gave me the call back and told me that they was looking to move in another direction, I kind of felt good.
Yeah.
Cause they talking about me. That's all I really need right now. If they expected me to sign, they were going to be disappointed.
So wait a minute. So you were supposed to go down there to you were going to negotiate, but they decided this wasn't a good fit.
I mean, I don't know. Like I guess he just gave me the call, and I guess they was going in another direction. But I was okay with that because I really wasn't really too fine with it.
Of G-Unit.
You know, because like I'd rather stay independent because if whatever I'm doing got their attention so far,
right.
I just got to keep grinding.
You in the right direction.
I'm
Yeah.
moving in the right
Plus,
direction.
I think 50 probably would have had you wearing them G Unit tank tops. That's not cool.
He had to get a swole on for that.
That's not cool, man. Them G Unit tank tops is not.
Hey, G-Will, you know you had one back in the day.
I ain't had one of them.
I seen you.
He got one on now underneath that sweater. Let
the
me see.
lollipop swirl thing around it.
But me and Tony G, we still talk via text, via email. Like you never know, something might get. You know.
Tony G's a good guy, man, and he's a reputable name. So anytime he called your personal phone, man, that's doing something.
Like I have his personal number. I can call him right now. Right.
Nah.
It's no problem for me to just
dial it. No.
So y'all can go like J&S and get a seafood platter. Y'all cool?
I don't know about J&S, but you know,
Show well.
maybe Ruth Chris or somebody like.
Oh, that's right. 5 star. That's right. That's right.
I wouldn't even do him
right there. She know about 5 star.
Hey, you talked about representation. You talked about representation. Where you go down there with your lawyers and how does that work?
Actually, I have a music attorney. That's about it. I don't have any management or anything like that. I'm looking for management. There's a lot of cats out here who are willing to manage me.
When she snap her hands like that means she's in.
We definitely can talk business because I just need somebody that's willing to work as hard as I work. And G Woo can tell you, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a workaholic. Like I engineer, I produce, I rap, I do graphics. Like it's nothing.
24/7. You wake up to produce and engineer and all that.
Tell us about how you evolved as a rapper, and talk more about the 417 Productions.
Okay, well, the evolution came from like my friends and my family. Like where I'm from, everybody can do it. Right. You know, like everybody where I'm from can do it. And it was like at one point I was the youngest cat out of the whole team. So it was like, all right, oh, these guys are good. So I had to grind. I never stopped working. When everybody was chilling, I was working. I'm 14, 15 years old and I'm working, consistently working and working. And like, it started to pay off because when I listened to myself from then and I listen to myself now, it's like, wow. Like, I was really foolish back then. Like, what was I saying?
Right.
But it all, I give all that to my friends and my family. And G Wu played a major part in that too. Like, he's been in my life for a long time.
Brother, man.
Yeah, he's been in my life for a long time. So, definitely played a major part in that.
Oh, brother, I'm happy to see where he's at right now, you know? So, look, tell me a little bit about this magazine. You got a magazine?
Oh, yeah. My magazine, I've been working on this magazine for maybe 2 years now. But when I first thought about it, like, magazines were still in. People were still going out buying the double XLs and they were still doing them things like that. Now, it's internet magazines.
Right.
Like, who's going to buy a paperback magazine when they can just open up their iPhone or their Galaxy and just see the whole magazine?
Right.
So what I'm going to do now, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm gonna give out a free subscription for the first magazine.
Okay.
And it's called Real Magazine, Recognize Entertainment and Lifestyle. And I want to feature everything about my people, not just the entertainment, not just what the news is saying. I want to show them like what's really going on in my city and surrounding cities. Because I think a lot of things be indirect and they hide a lot of the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be the one to speak the truth.
Bring the truth to the light.
Right.
All right. What's your... Go ahead, G.
No, go ahead, you got it.
Now, you got an affiliation with the boxing champ, right? Danny Garcia.
Yeah, shout out to Danny, man. DSG.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about that and how that came.
That came about actually out of nowhere because my uncle, my mom's brother, is a pro boxing trainer. He trains Bernard Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
So Bernard, he wanted to train at Danny's gym. He needed some privacy. So Danny and them, they got the studio, they got the barbershop, they got everything in the one place.
Right.
So when my uncle seen all this, he like, yo, y'all got to hear my nephew, and he showed them me on YouTube, and they said, yo, go get him right now. He called me, and I shot right up Aramingo and Castor,
Sure.
And I jumped out the car. I played maybe 3 tracks for them, and they was ready to pull the paperwork out right there. But I told them we had to build a relationship. They need an engineer in their studio.
Smart man.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to just jump into it.
Yeah, anybody else would have signed the papers right then and there.
Absolutely. Plus, like when I came in there, me and Danny had the same chain on.
Oh.
So he like,
Wow.
so he like, you get in there.
I was like, he's on a couple different levels.
I thought he was gonna be like extra cocky. You know, boxers. I watch Adrian Bruno on YouTube all the time. I'm thinking Danny was gonna be the most cockiest person I met, but he was humble. He showed me the whole gym, the barbershop, and when I went in there, Peanut Live from the 2 and 5 walked in there. I was more happy to see the puppet than the champ. I'm not even gonna lie.
So now take us back in the day. You started out with a group. What was the name and what happened to it?
Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why I say back in the day.
Yeah, the group, our group was named Strict Biz. It was me and 2 of my brothers. You know, I was maybe 13 years old when we started.
Oh, whoa.
First time
So is that when you started out with the group?
Yeah, the group I was 13 years old. We had our first song on college radio when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I was 17, we had a song on Power 99.
Nice.
And by the time I was 18, we had our second song on Power 99, and we was being flown to California to feature in a movie.
All right, listen in. He's giving you his timeline, and by the time you were 19, what happened then?
See, by the time I was 19, I don't know. Like it seemed like and I can say this to G Wu because he experienced all this with me. He was with me in California. He was with me when we did all these things. Like I feel like when we went to California, it was like the worst thing that could have happened to us.
Why? What happened?
Because when we came home, egos was boosted.
Oh.
Wow.
You know, like
so the group dismantled.
Yeah, like our relationship with Jalil Beats, like it just seemed like it went through the roof. Like, cause like we were the first artists that Jalil was dealing with. We were the first artists to get Jalil Beats on the radio.
Right.
You know, and like it seemed like the relationship went through the roof, and it's a long story behind that because we had paperwork to deal with. They wanted Jalil's beats at first. Maybe a week or 2 prior to us leaving to go to California, they called back for another song that happens to be the Beat Bullies beat.
Right.
Jalil's little brother. So
oh wow.
People's names get took off of contracts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And then like
just huge conflict.
The whole contract got voided anyway. Like it seemed like that was the worst thing that could have happened because it seemed like our family broke apart after that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
It was tough, man.
You still stay in contact with those guys?
I mean, yeah, they my brothers. They my brothers via Twitter.
Right.
Got personal numbers, but you know Jalil, he's a busy man.
Sure.
You know, his brother, Beat Bully, he hits me up on my birthday. He hit me up. You know, good people, man. Good people. I ain't gonna talk bad about them at all. They're good people.
That's what's up.
So now take us to the shows. When you do shows, you come out with a mask. What's that about?
Yo, I haven't bought the mask out in maybe like 4 months, cause like that's when I'm really ego tripping. That's when I'm in my cocky bag, cause I walk in.
That's
any
like,
club.
you know, Beyonce, Sasha Fierce. That's
Exactly
like,
what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Cause when I bought the mask, cause I was on 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. I went to auditions. If you go back to maybe 4 years ago and look at the commercials that they had, you see the mask. I walked in BET, and everybody was just like,
Who's this?
that was at the CVS, right? At the CVS studio.
It was in Washington D.C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was at the headquarters basically.
Okay, BT.
Right.
Okay.
So when I walked in there, it's maybe 150 rappers, females, males, older guys, short ones, all like it's so many, 150 rappers. I mean, rows and rows of seats, and I walked in there with the mask on, and I never took it off till they called my name.
Wow.
I'm walking to the bathroom, the bull, they just staring at me like,
Who's this guy?
so when I thought about it, I went home with it like, I got to wear this mask everywhere I go. No matter where I go, all eyes will be on me.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
stand out.
Right.
Yeah. Word up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was a gimmick. Like, I'm a businessman. I know how to do it.
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy because I remember when I first seen it. When I first saw it, I didn't know anything about